Alright, now we're going to go on to my hive inspection. One thing I forgot to do was weigh Lisa's hive, so I'll weigh them both at the end. Alright, I've already smoked the entrance, letting them know we're coming. I'll grab my smoker real quick, make sure I got it over here. And I'll bring my scale to remind me. Oh, but again, I use most of my food in Lisa's, so it'll be interesting to see the weights today. Alright, so starting with my hive, let's just check the lid. A couple little stragglers on there, nothing to be of concern. No comb. A couple dead bees, we'll get them off of there. I don't know what it is, but I'd hate to have bees dead on the hive. Alright, let's see what we've got. Alright. Interesting. We got a ball of bees huddled up here like they're trying to take care of something, like there's a predator. Maybe there is. Or maybe they were just balled up there for warmth, who knows. Alright, well, take a little of this comb off the top. Try to disincentivize them from doing that. But yeah, I had a big ball of bees right here. So one, I was worried that maybe they were having a predator. And two, I was wondering if there was like an attack on the queen. Sometimes they'll get aggressive, I think. I don't know. After what I saw today, it's just so weird to see what bees will do. They're definitely fascinating to me. Anybody who knows me knows I don't like to read, and I'm already on my second book about bees. So they've really captured my imagination. And already I can see that my hive is way weaker than Lisa's. My hive is not producing nearly what Lisa's is producing. She had bees all the way out to her last frame that I had to take off. I am not having this issue. A little bit of comb in the feeder. It makes me worry about my girls here. So this last frame, nothing. Second frame in, nothing. So I've actually got 2 frames of absolutely nothingness. I've got 1 frame. They're getting ready to draw it out, but they are moving a lot slower than Lisa's hive. Let me just go get my flashlight over here so I can see. Yeah, already I can tell Lisa's hive is producing a lot more in terms of volume. She was all already bees out to her very 6th frame, and I've got 2 frames of emptiness. Let's see if my girl has been here. It's tough to see because with the flashlight, what could be an egg could also be a reflection from the light. So I'm going to say that I've got 3 frames. So it looks like I've got four, they're on their fourth frame, well really on their fifth frame. This one has eggs, larva, brood. There's my queen. So my queen is right here. You see her walking around. So she's laying, she's doing her thing. There's lots of larvae in this frame. She's definitely producing, but holy smokes, are we behind Lisa's. This one has larvae in it, so yeah, when I'm on my fourth frame, only my 4.5 frame is really, whew, that stresses me out for some reason. Lisa's is way ahead of me. Alright, let's take a look at my third frame in. Well, I've got some hatch. So there's my thing. You can see a brood pattern, decent, really good brood pattern. They didn't lay all the way out to the bottom, but it's a good brood. I do have some hatchlings, it looks like. I had told Lisa last week that I was worried because her hive just seems so far ahead of mine, and that continues to be the case. But I have capped honey, I have bees, they're trucking along. Patterns are not perfect, but it's not horrible. But I would definitely categorize Lisa's as a much stronger hive than mine. Definitely some babies. Definitely some new hatch out here on this side. You can see right in the middle there where it's dark, that's all new hatched babies. So we're hatching 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We got maybe 100 or so new bees just out of this frame. Maybe a little more than that, 100. So my queen is laying. She's not the strongest in the land, but she's definitely laying. But just given this, I highly expect my hive to weigh significantly less. Definitely eggs and larvae in here. Pollen stores are looking good. We've been seeing them bring in some fat sacks of pollen, that's for sure. It's interesting, on both Lisa's and my hive, they're laying in the frame closest to the feeder. I don't know if that should be of concern. They kept saying that that should be mostly nectar. So I really only have 1, 2, 3, 4.5 frames. Lisa had 5.5 frames pulled out on hers. So, I'm going to feed them what I've got left here. Last week I saw a bunch of, I say a bunch, I saw probably about 5 or 6 dead bees in my feeder, and I kind of been really concerned about it. This week I don't see as many. There's a lot of bees in my feeder, so. All right, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna weigh them. They should be fairly close to accurate. Again, they don't recycle the wax, so no point in keeping it. I tried. Okay, this is the front, down. All right. I believe that is it. Oh, she got some good pollen stores. All right, I'm gonna weigh the hive. So the way you weigh the hive is you take the back weight first. 16. So it's definitely up. Last week that was 12 or something. 16. So I'm up from 26 pounds to 32. A little over 32 pounds. And Lisa at, I expect hers to weigh quite a bit more. 17 and a half. So she's at 37 pounds. So she put on 10 pounds. No. Wait. 37. Oh, she only put on 2 pounds. That's interesting. All right. Well, let the saga continue. Well, if I could figure out how to turn off my camera, I would wrap this video. Interesting tidbit. I don't know if you can see that little schmegma right there. But last week, I spit inside of my